Hello, this is Dr. Brett Wade. Welcome to this past life regression meditation. Residing within you is a conscious spirit, which has, in all likelihood, been through many lifetimes. Your conscious spirit is a vibrating energy field containing information from past lives. This meditation can help you to get to know one of those past lives at a time. Knowledge of significant events of your past lives can help explain some of your patterns or behaviors in your current life, as the spirit informs your subconscious mind. Sometimes knowing about your past life is simply enough to start a healing process in your current life. To begin this meditation, find a place where you won't be disturbed for the next 15 minutes or so. Get into a comfortable seated position, where your posture is upright and dignified, but not held rigidly. Have your hands and feet in a symmetrical position, and close your eyes if that feels safe. In this meditation, I will be guiding you into a deep state of concentration. Once we get down to a very deep state, we will take a journey into one of your past lives. Know that at any time you have full control to bring yourself out of this state if you're uncomfortable or feel unsafe, or you must attend to something urgent happening in this present life at this present moment. Start by noticing how your body is making contact with the surface that you're sitting on. Notice where your body makes contact and where it doesn't. You may notice that one side of your buttocks or your feet are making more contact than the other side. And that's okay. No need to change. Just be aware. Notice the temperature of the room on the tip of your nose. Bring your awareness to everything you can hear, both inside the room and outside of your room. Now bring your awareness to your breathing. Notice your breath at the nostrils. Notice that as you inhale, one nostril might be slightly more open than the other. This is very normal. Notice as you breathe in that the air is slightly cooler compared to the air that you exhale. You may feel this on your upper lip. Continuing to have awareness at your nostrils, at the opening of your nostrils. Notice that this focused awareness brings you into a deeper state of relaxation and concentration. Feeling very safe and relaxed, I'm now going to guide you into a deeper state of concentration, where you can begin to fuse your conscious spirit, which exists at this deep state within you. To do this, I'm going to count backwards from 10 to 1. With each lower number, you'll feel more and more relaxed, and coming closer and closer to fusing with your conscious spirit. At any time you wish to stop and come out of this deepening state, you are in full control, and you simply choose to come out. If you're ready, let's begin descending deeper towards fusing with your spirit. 10, 9, feeling more and more relaxed. 8, 7, more and more relaxed, feeling very safe. 6, 5, starting to become aware of a warm glow of light from your conscious spirit emanating from below. 4, 3, as you're descending deeper and deeper into relaxation, the warm glow of your conscious spirit below beckons you to come closer. It feels very safe and very familiar. 2 and 1. Seated at the floor of consciousness, you are surrounded by a warm glow of light. You feel very relaxed. It feels as if you've come home to a very familiar setting. Comfortably seated on the floor of consciousness, you see this warm glow of light. This is your conscious spirit, and it has a gentle pulsing effect, much like gentle waves. The light may have a particular color, but it's translucent. You can see through it. As you look around, you can see through this translucent pulsing light and see that there are numerous doors all around you. In fact, seated on the floor of consciousness, you notice it's like you're seated on a floor surrounded by a 360-degree curved wall, much like you're seated at the floor of a coliseum, and there's a door on the wall every few feet. As you look around, noticing all these doors all around you, 360 degrees, they all seem similar, except one of them, as you look around, stands out to you for some reason. It catches your attention. There's something about this door that is calling you towards it. You see yourself gently standing up off the floor of consciousness and walking through this warm, pulsing glow of your spirit towards that door. It seems as if you're magnetically attracted to this door. Your spirit has something to show you about a past life behind this door. As you walk closer, you're now standing right in front of it. Notice the details of this door. Is it tall or short? Narrow or wide? What is the material? Is it metal or wood? Notice the door handle. What does it look like? Now see yourself in your mind's eye putting your hand on that door handle and starting to turn the handle. The door begins to swing open, and you hear the hinges creak just slightly. A warm gust of mist covers you at first, and you can't see anything, but you feel compelled to walk through the door. The door closes gently behind you, and as you turn around to notice the door which is closed behind you, you can see through the mist a warm glow of your spirit emanating from all around the door. This will guide you back after your visit into this past life. While the mist still obscures your vision, notice what you're hearing. Are they sounds of nature? Or sounds of something more urban, perhaps? Maybe something industrial? Can you hear any voices? Do you sense that you are alone in this past life, or are there other people who might be there? What is the temperature like? Are you hot or cold or just right? Is there any wind blowing across your body? Notice that the mist is starting to clear, and you look down at your feet. What are you wearing? Are you barefoot, or do you have sandals or some kind of other footwear? If you have footwear, is it fancy? Is it rugged? Is it industrial? How big are your feet? Are they the feet of a child or an adult? What is the ground like that you're standing on? Is it a road, or are you standing in nature? Is it a sidewalk? Perhaps you're standing indoors on a floor. What is the floor like? As the mist clears more and more, begin to bring your gaze up your legs. What are you wearing below your waist? Are you naked, or do you have pants or a skirt or a dress? Are you wearing shorts? Is the clothing ornate? Is it simple? Is it something you made yourself? Continue to bring your gaze up your body as you notice your tummy. Are you thin or are you robust? What kind of top are you wearing? As you bring your gaze up your torso, do you have breasts? Are you a man or a child or a woman? Examine your hands. Are they the hands of a younger person or an older person? Are you wearing gloves or mittens or any kind of jewelry? Notice the color of your skin. Are your hands well worn, or have they been looked after? Do you have fingernails? Are they clean or dirty? As the mist clears more and more, you turn back to notice that door in which you've come through, noticing that warm glow around the edges. Notice on the door there's a mirror. Take a look at it. Look at yourself. In the reflection, what do you see? Do you have long or short hair, or perhaps no hair at all? What color are your eyes? What do your teeth look like? Do you have wrinkles? Do you have scars? Are you wearing any jewelry, perhaps earrings? Are you young or old? Turn around away from the mirror with the door now at your back and notice the mist is completely gone. What do you see? Where are you? Begin to walk forward in this life. How does it feel to walk? Do you have any aches or pains or disabilities? Or do you move freely and effortlessly? Are there any other people around you? If there are people around you, do they seem to be dressed like you? And are they speaking your language? Do you recognize this language? Can you get a sense of the time period? Is it before the birth of Christ? Is it a more recent time period? Or is it something much, much more ancient? What's the climate like? If there are animals around, what kind of animals are they? Assuming that this past life that you're visiting is on Earth, which part of the Earth do you think this is? Does it seem equatorial? Does it seem tropical? As you continue to walk, notice if you're interacting with any other people, if there are people around. If there are people around, are they trying to tell you something, or are they just ignoring you? Notice that you seem to be walking somewhere in particular. Once again, it's as if your conscious spirit is guiding you to see something. Your conscious spirit has brought you to this place and this time, at this specific age. There is a reason. What is your conscious spirit trying to show you? A memorable event happened here at this time, and it has affected your spirit. Were you injured? Were you heartbroken? Did you commit some crime? Were you famous or notorious? Did you invent something? Were you imprisoned? Did you have a family, and did something significant happen in your family? Notice in this life if you sense a feeling of shame or guilt. What is the source of this? Did you perhaps die unexpectedly in this life? Why did your conscious spirit guide you here? You must know. Whatever has happened in this life, know that you can heal it right here, right now. You can be free of this karma in your present life. If it was an injury or some kind of pain, surround it with healing light and heal this area now. If you wronged somebody, forgive them or ask for forgiveness. If you have been imprisoned, atone for your actions and see yourself walking through the open prison door. Take a few moments here. Reconcile your past. Heal this past. Don't worry if in this visit you were unable to find the exact reason that you were brought here. You can always come back. In fact, your spirit will guide you back here every time until this is healed. At this point, let's make our way back through that door which led you to this life. Again, you can always come back. Turn around and see where you've walked. And as you look into the distance, you see that door that you came through. As you walk towards it, notice you once again feel magnetically pulled towards it. You can see the warm glow of your spirit pulsing around the edges. And as you walk closer and closer, you find yourself now standing right in front of that door. You take one last look in the mirror. See yourself in that mirror. See that reflection. Smile and wave. Take hold of the handle on the door. And once again notice that a warm, thick mist covers you. As you open the door, hearing the gentle creak of the hinges. Walk through the door as you enter into the Colosseum of your consciousness. Seeing once again all the other doors around this 360-degree wall. That warm glow of your pulsing spirit it's like a fire burning in a fireplace, welcoming you back. Take a seat on the floor of consciousness. And perhaps notice that you feel a sense of relief. Even if you feel in this visit you didn't get a chance to fully heal, notice that just knowledge of your past life makes you feel a little bit better. You have a sense of knowing, perhaps, why some of your behaviors or habits exist in this present life. Notice this feeling of optimism that you have, this healing work that you've done, is begun a healing process. We're now going to return back to the present moment and ascend from this deep level of consciousness in the Colosseum. Take one last look around at all the doors, noticing that door you came through. Perhaps next time you'll go back through that door, or perhaps a different one. The Spirit will decide for you. I'm going to count from 1 to 10, and with each greater number, you'll feel more and more awake, more alert, and by the time I reach number 10 and say the word 10, you'll feel completely refreshed and aware that this healing process has already begun. Let's begin. See yourself in your mind's eye, standing on the floor of consciousness now. 1, 2, feeling more and more alert, more awake. 3, 4, feeling more and more awake. A sense of lightness goes through your body, rising up with optimism and happiness. 5, 6, more and more awake, eyelids starting to flutter, feeling lighter, movement and energy coming into the body. 7, 8, feeling more and more awake, alert, starting to wiggle fingers and toes, a spreading sense of happiness and joy. 9 and 10, as I snap my fingers, feeling completely awake and refreshed, and a sense of happiness and a healing effect spreading across your body. If your eyes aren't open, allow them to open now and coming back completely to this time and space. Anytime you need to visit this past life or another, return to this meditation, this past life regression. You might not always be directed to the same past life, but again, your consciousness will direct you to where you need to go. Eventually, you should attempt to heal all of the past lives. It's as if you were going back and washing the stains of karma. Just think, in your next life, perhaps you'll be coming back to heal parts of this one too. Peacefully, Brett.